tired of worrying about the chemicals in your air fryer basket? What if you could get that perfect crispy crunch from a material as clean and clear as glass? Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into a topic that's been blowing up in the world of healthy cooking: glass air fryers. In this video, I'm going to count down my top 7 picks, starting from number 7 and working our way up to the absolute best glass air fryer you can buy today. So, grab a snack and let's get started. 7. GYMODE QC005. Now, this is a model that a lot of people might consider for their first foray into glass air frying. It features that familiar pull-out drawer design that we're all used to, but instead of a metal basket, you get a borosilicate glass drawer. On paper, it has everything you'd want: 8 preset cooking functions, a decent 6-quart capacity, and dishwasher-safe parts. When I first unboxed it, I was excited to see the drawer design implemented in glass. My first test was a batch of frozen French fries, a staple for any air fryer review. The GYMODE did a respectable job. The fries came out crispy, and being able to see them browning without opening the drawer was a definite plus. The digital controls on the front are straightforward, allowing you to easily adjust the time and temperature between 180 and 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The presets for things like chicken, fish, and steak are a nice touch for beginners who don't want to guess the settings. However, my experience wasn't without a few hiccups. While the glass drawer is a fantastic concept for health-conscious cooking, it's noticeably heavier than a standard metal basket. When it's piping hot and full of food, you need to be extra careful when pulling it out to shake the contents. I also found the fan to be a bit on the louder side compared to some of the other models we'll be looking at. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something you'll notice in a quiet kitchen. 6. BOSWELL GM AF01. This model is a step up in size from the Mode, boasting a more generous 7.4-quart capacity, which immediately caught my attention. Like the GYMODE, it uses a pull-out glass drawer, which maintains that familiar user experience. Visually, it's a sleek-looking appliance that feels right at home on a modern kitchen counter. The promise of a larger capacity in a non-toxic glass format is very appealing. To test this one out, I decided to cook a batch of chicken wings. The larger drawer easily accommodated about 2 pounds of wings without being overly crowded. The transparent design was again a huge advantage. I could see the skin rendering and crisping up in real time, which helped me dial in the perfect cooking time without any guesswork. The final result was impressive. The wings were juicy on the inside with a satisfyingly crispy skin. Despite the good results, I ran into some of the same practical issues as I did with our number 7 pick, but with a few of its own. The larger 7.4-quart glass drawer is, as you can imagine, even heavier and more cumbersome. When you're dealing with hot oil from the chicken wings, maneuvering this heavy glass drawer requires your full attention. The handle, while sturdy enough, did feel like it had a bit more flex than I was comfortable with, given the weight it was supporting. Furthermore, the claim of 360-degree air circulation felt a little optimistic. Number 5. Big Boss 9064. This isn't your typical drawer-style air fryer. It's a large, 16-quart glass bowl with a top-mounted heating unit that contains the fan and a halogen light. This design has been around for a while and is often sold as a halogen oven, but its function is identical to an air fryer, using powerful convection to cook food. I was eager to see how this classic design holds up against the newer models. The first thing that strikes you is the sheer size. A 16-quart capacity is massive. To put it to the test, I roasted a whole 5-pound chicken. The Big Boss handled it with ease. There was plenty of room for air to circulate, and the best part is the unparalleled visibility. You're not just peeking through a small window. The entire cooking process is on display through the giant glass bowl. The chicken came out beautifully, with golden brown, crispy skin all over, and incredibly moist meat inside. The combination of halogen, convection, and infrared heat worked wonders. Cleaning this beast is surprisingly simple. The main component you have to wash is the glass bowl itself, which is fully dishwasher safe. There are no complicated drawers or baskets with hard-to-reach corners. The unit also comes with an extender ring, which can increase the capacity even further, and 2 cooking racks, allowing you to cook multiple layers of food at once, like a steak on the bottom rack and vegetables on the top. 4. Vexon 428BD2A. This model returns to the pull-out drawer design, but feels like a significant refinement over the GYMODE and BOSWELL units we looked at earlier. With an 8.5 quart capacity, it strikes a great balance between a large cooking area and a manageable countertop footprint. From the moment I unboxed it, the Vexon felt more like a premium appliance. The build quality feels solid, and the design is sleek and modern. For my test, I cooked 2 large salmon fillets alongside a generous portion of asparagus. The spacious rectangular drawer allowed the food to sit in a single layer, which is crucial for getting a perfect cook. What impressed me most was the evenness of the cooking. Vexon talks about its high-speed air circulation technology, and based on my results, it's not just marketing hype. The salmon was cooked through perfectly, flaky and moist, with a slightly crisped top, and the asparagus was tender crisp without any burnt spots. The user interface is another strong point. It features a bright, responsive touchscreen with 8 one-touch cooking presets that are genuinely useful. The glass drawer itself feels more robust and better constructed than the previous drawer-style models, and the handle is integrated in a way that feels secure and inspires confidence, even when handling it hot. The drawer slides in and out smoothly, a small detail that makes a big difference in day-to-day use. Cleanup was a breeze. The glass drawer and the removable tray are both dishwasher safe and came out sparkling clean. 3. Livwell LWAF2G. This appliance is all about clean aesthetics and clean cooking. While slightly smaller than the Vexon, its 7-quart capacity is still ample for most families. The Livwell really focuses on the health aspect, and everything about its design feels intentional, minimalist, and high quality. It's the kind of appliance that you're happy to leave out on your counter. I decided to make roasted sweet potato cubes in the Livwell. This is a simple dish, but it's easy to get wrong. They can often turn out either mushy or burnt. The Livwell absolutely nailed it. I had a single layer of cubes in the glass container, and the hot air circulated beautifully. The result was perfectly caramelized, crispy edges with a soft, fluffy interior. I only had to give the drawer one quick shake halfway through, which was a testament to its efficient airflow. What sets the Livwell apart is the feeling of quality and peace of mind it provides. The borosilicate glass feels thick and durable, and the pull-out mechanism is the smoothest I've tested in a drawer-style unit. It's clear that a lot of thought went into the user experience. The controls are simple and intuitive, forgoing a confusing array of presets for straightforward time and temperature dials that give you complete control. This air fryer feels like the perfect marriage of form and function. It's beautiful to look at, a joy to use, and delivers consistently excellent results. 2. ASTRALSHIP ASAF-1. This model takes the top-down halogen oven concept we saw in the Big Boss and modernizes it with one crucial, game-changing feature: a hinged lid. This single design choice elevates the entire user experience and addresses the biggest drawback of that style of air fryer. The 8-quart glass bowl is a perfect size, large enough for a whole chicken, but not so enormous that it takes over your entire kitchen. The hinged lid is, without a doubt, the star of the show. Instead of having to lift off a heavy, dangerously hot heating element and find a place to set it down, you simply lift the lid like you would on a grill. It stays propped up, giving you easy, safe access to your food. This made it incredibly easy to flip burgers, glaze ribs, or add cheese to a dish in the last few minutes of cooking. I tested it by baking a small batch of corn muffins, and being able to check on them without a big ordeal was fantastic. The performance is just as impressive as the design. The powerful convection fan ensures that heat is distributed evenly throughout the glass bowl, leading to consistent browning and cooking. My muffins rose perfectly and had a beautiful golden top. I also tried a batch of dehydrated apple slices, and the results were excellent, showing the unit's versatility. The digital controls are clear and precise, making it easy to set the exact time and temperature you need. 1. Ninja FN101GY. Now hold on, I know what you're thinking. That's a microwave, and you're right. But it is so much more, and it redefines what we should be looking for in a versatile, non-toxic cooking solution. It earns the top spot, not by being just a glass air fryer, but by being a phenomenal air fryer that integrates the safety of glass while replacing half the appliances in your kitchen. Let me explain. While the entire cooking chamber isn't glass, the interior is a durable stainless steel, and the cooking surface is a large, thick glass turntable. For many air frying tasks, you place food on an included rack that sits on this glass plate. This means your food is still being cooked in a clean, non-coated environment, away from any questionable chemicals. The genius here is the sheer versatility. This one machine can air fry, bake, roast, broil, dehydrate, and of course function as a top-of-the-line inverter microwave. I put this machine through its paces more than any other. I air-fried chicken wings to crispy perfection, truly some of the best I've ever made. I used the convection bake function to make a small batch of cookies that came out perfectly even. I broiled the top of a macaroni and cheese until it was bubbly and golden, and then I used the microwave to perfectly reheat the leftovers the next day. The performance in every single function is top tier, which is what we've come to expect from Ninja. Final thought. So there you have it, my complete countdown of the top 7 best glass air fryers. I hope this guide helps you find the perfect model for your kitchen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.